lied to me!
Baby, I'm coming for you. Have a little faith.
That's it.
Lydia had run away from home 3 years ago. One evening, she walked into a supermarket, bought a pack of bullets and some chewing gum, and prepared herself for yet another showdown with her boyfriend John and his gang of friends. John constantly demanded that Lydia prove her loyalty. This time,
What did I tell you?
he ordered her to guard the back entrance with a weapon in hand while he and his buddies carried out their latest crime.
Prove it like I did.
Soon, the sound of gunshots echoed from inside the house, sending nearby children running in fear. When Lydia rushed in, she found John and his gang with the homeowner tied up.
This is what she gets for...
Money scattered all over the floor. John handed his girlfriend a gun and pointed to the helpless woman, demanding she prove her love by pulling the trigger. If she refused, he threatened severe punishment. In a sudden panic, the homeowner struggled to her feet, startling Lydia. Without thinking, Lydia squeezed the trigger. But the bullet struck John instead. Horrified at what she had done, she dropped the gun and ran away in shock. At this point, we meet another character, John Ling. He was a man trying to rebuild his life.
For those who don't know me, my name's John Link. And I'm a real success story.
Attending Alcoholics Anonymous meetings, he admitted his long struggles with alcohol and drugs, which had landed him in prison for many years. But things were slowly improving. John lived in a trailer where he ran a small tattoo studio. He often spent time with his loyal friend Kirby, though he confessed that enemies from his past still lingered. On the walls of his trailer hung photos of his daughter, Lydia, whom he hadn't seen in 3 years.
That's your little girl?
One day, his phone rang.
Missing link tattoo.
It was Lydia, her voice trembling with panic.
Dad?
I'm here. Well, where the hell are you?
She begged her father for money, saying she needed to escape the state before someone found and killed her. Without hesitation, John jumped behind the wheel and went to rescue his daughter. When he found her, she was exhausted.
Come here. Come on. Sit down.
Thank you for coming so far.
She fell asleep in the car, and John gently carried her into his home, laying her on the bed. As she slept, he discovered alcohol, a gun, and white powder in her bag. Quietly, he poured the liquor down the sink, but Lydia refused to explain what had happened to her.
I can't stay much longer.
John pleaded with her to stay with him for a while.
I can get you money if that's what you want, kid. But can we make a deal?
Promising to give her money only if she agreed to change her life.
What now? I am done, John. 30 grand is enough for a reward. I can't...
He even tried calling his ex-wife for help, but she hung up on him. The next morning, Lydia's phone buzzed with a threatening message.
You okay? Where are you hiding this shit? Tell me right fucking now. How long you been doing this?
John realized his daughter was going through withdrawal, so he called Kirby.
Kirby. I don't know what I stepped in, man, but she's coming down hard off something.
Oh. Well, then she needs help, John. Get her into detail.
Kirby suggested a hospital, but John knew it would be too dangerous. That night, trouble arrived. A car pulled up outside the trailer. 3 gang members stepped out, demanding Lydia.
That's some Nazi shit on my arm. Got me wood.
John slammed the door in their faces, but they tried to break in. Knowing John wouldn't risk calling the police, they trashed the trailer and opened fire. Forced to fight back, John grabbed Lydia's gun and returned fire, but soon ran out of bullets. The criminals rammed their SUV into the trailer, but just in time, Kirby and armed neighbors came to John's aid. The gang retreated, promising to return.
John!
Kirby, thank you.
Furious and unwilling to risk prison again, John decided he and Lydia had to leave immediately. He told her he recognized the tattoos on the attackers.
I knew those guys from their ink.
They were mercenaries working for the Mexican mafia.
What do they want from you?
Finally, Lydia confessed the truth. Her boyfriend had been involved in shady real estate deals and had moved her into one of the gang's houses. She was tasked with looking after their stash, but one day, someone ransacked the place and stole something. The gang blamed her. During the last confrontation, she admitted she had accidentally shot her boyfriend. John was stunned. His daughter was in much deeper trouble than he thought.
Any help with any luggage tonight? All right, traveling light. Hey man, where'd you find her?
The fucking delivery room.
Okay. Well, I got your room with 2 double beds.
Their journey continued. They traveled with a truck carrying Mexican migrants, eventually arriving at a bar where John asked about a man named Tom Harris.
A guy named Tom Harris. People used to call him Preacher. You still come here? Look, I'm an old buddy of his. I'm just trying to hook up with him again.
Fighting his own temptations as bottles of alcohol lined the shelves, John called Kirby for strength.
Kirby, I'm in a bar.
Oh, John.
Well, that's not the worst of it.
While Lydia made friends with the locals.
Oh my God. What is the matter? What, are you relapsing?
What do you want to talk? Talk here away from those animals.
She suggested a plan. He could rebuild his trailer while she crossed the border into Mexico.
Look, kid, I'm just trying to help you think.
But John insisted they seek out the preacher, a wealthy and influential man who owed him a favor. Lydia revealed she had already gotten his address. They crossed the border to a heavily guarded ranch surrounded by barbed wire, mines, horses, and a massive hangar filled with bikes, one of which belonged to John.
Hey.
When they met, the preacher showed no urgency in repaying old debts, instead inviting them to a gathering with his biker friends. That night, the preacher mocked modern youth for not knowing how to enjoy life the way their parents once did. He revealed that Lydia's mother had once lived that same wild lifestyle before marrying a wealthy man. John showed Lydia his bike, warning her not to repeat his mistakes. By morning, the preacher revealed his true colors. He and his friends admitted they could make a fortune by turning John and Lydia over to the police. Though they chose to let them go, they refused to offer money or a bike. Enraged, John disarmed the preacher's wife, threatened his old friend, and stole back his bike. 2 bikers chased them down. John shot one while the other crashed fatally. To disguise himself, John shaved his beard. Lydia, meanwhile, dyed her hair after reading another threatening message. Her spirit broke and she admitted she didn't want to live anymore. John comforted her, promising everything would be fine. He then went to prison to meet Arturo Rios, a cartel boss dressed in a sharp suit, appearing almost respectable. While John spoke to Rios, Lydia waited anxiously but couldn't reach him by phone. Frightened, she slipped away into the crowd. Rios revealed shocking news. Lydia's boyfriend was actually the nephew of the cartel's godfather. While the boss was in prison, the boyfriend managed his money, but he caused too many problems. The cartel decided to eliminate him. Unfortunately, he had blamed Lydia for his crimes, leaving her to take the fall. Rios warned John that his daughter would never truly be safe, even inside prison walls. Meanwhile, Lydia's phone rang.
How's the movie?
To her horror, it was her boyfriend, alive. Using her phone, he tracked her down. Gangsters grabbed her, shoved her into a car, and drove her deep into the desert. When John left prison, he tried calling Kirby.
Kirby?
Good news, old man.
Only to hear his friend's voice replaced by his daughter's captors. Kirby had been killed. Furious, John made a deal with the gangster. He would stay silent about the nephew's thefts if they spared Lydia. They agreed to meet.
Baby, I'm coming for you. Have a little faith.
That's it.
John armed himself at the preacher's warehouse and headed out. Following instructions, he arrived unarmed with only his bike. Secretly, however, he planted a mine beneath it. Captured and tied beside Lydia, he watched 2 gangsters try to move the bike before the mine exploded. In the chaos, John seized a gun, killing one attacker. In the final showdown, he faced the tattooed hitman. Though he defeated the assassin, John suffered a fatal wound.
Dad!
In his last breath, he told Lydia how much he loved her. The police arrived and arrested him. John was taken to a Mexican prison, but it was clear his days were numbered. Rios and his associates would see to that. Lydia, however, finally changed. She stopped breaking the law, began attending Alcoholics Anonymous meetings, and lived with the conviction that if someone sacrifices their life for you, then you must live that life well. And with that, their story came to an end. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more exciting recaps.